Hey guys, and welcome back to Mzansi Soapie CatchUp. If you're new here, please make sure to like, share and subscribe to know every time we post a new update.
Tuesday, 1 July, Thandiswa and Zwelethwa share their abuse by Jackson, while Martha and Jackson find Kabelo dead, and Fanyana leaves defying his parents while Sipho returns, repays him and vows to change, with Martha warning him about his debts. Wednesday, 2 July, Phakathi faces renewed scrutiny as Jackson questions Kabelo's supposed suicide, while Philile and Mandla tie up Kayise to exercise of a loving Fanyana. Thursday, 3 July, Jackson becomes obsessed with proving his friend's death was foul play, but Phakathi dismisses his theory, and Fanyana clashes with his father, accusing him of hypocrisy over a taboo relationship. Friday, 4 July, Phakathi becomes suspicious of Kabelo's suicide after learning he was drunk when he died, and Sipho faces the consequences of a reckless one-night stand when he discovers he has lice. Monday, 7 July, Zwelethwa fails to convince Thandiswa to let him back into her life, and his plan to kill Jackson falls through, while Martha tries to break up Fanyana and Kayise but fails, then fires Fanyana. Tuesday, 8 July, Thandiswa was shocked when Jackson wants to buy Caesar's house and refuses to sell, while Mamiki tells Leroy that Thandiswa was involved with Zwelethwa and a convicted murderer, and they both warn her. Wednesday, 9 July, Jackson, oblivious to the danger surrounding him, grows increasingly paranoid and tightens his security. Meanwhile, Mamiki and Tim spiral, convinced they've contracted lice, and Leroy calms them down. Thursday, 10 July, after a confrontation with Jackson, Zwelethwa is caught off guard when an armed intruder turns out to be Thandiswa, and Tim consults Songanga about his suspected lice infection, but he assures him it's all in his mind. Friday, 11 July, Sakile is hurt and enraged when he discovers that Zwelethwa is romantically involved with Thandiswa and they've already slept together, and he chases Zwelethwa out of the house. Monday, 14 July, Jackson is shocked and worried by Nguka's return, while Martha agrees to Petunia's suggestion to have Songanga cleanse the room where Kabelo died, but Songanga demands a high fee and free hotel services. Tuesday, 15 July, Jackson learns from Nguka that Caesar's house holds supernatural powers which could give anyone control over a powerful energy source, and Songanga helps Kabelo's brother retrieve Kabelo's spirit. Wednesday, 16 July, Jackson is frustrated when Thandiswa refuses to sell him Caesar's house despite offering 30% above her asking price. Meanwhile, Songanga causes chaos by turning his hotel room into a makeshift ndumba. Thursday, 17 July, Jackson wants to buy Caesar's house to gain power, but he needs to stop Thandiswa from selling it to someone else, and Petunia is tasked with making umqomboti for a cleansing ceremony, but she messes it up. Friday, 18 July, Martha tells Jackson that Virginia is buying Caesar's house, and Jackson makes her an offer she can't refuse, while Kayise breaks up with Fanyana, leaving him devastated, and she returns home. Monday, 21 July, Zwelethwa and Thandiswa reconnect, with Zwelethwa promising Thandiswa that she can trust him, and Thandiswa signs the agreement selling the house to Virginia, who reveals she bought it for Jackson. Tuesday, 22 July, Thandiswa notices Virginia visiting Caesar's grave, and after talking to Zwelethwa, she learns Virginia has been meeting with Jackson, realizing that the two are working together. Wednesday, 23 July, Thandiswa is furious with Virginia for colluding with Jackson over the house sale, and she confronts Virginia, but Virginia seems unbothered and warns Jackson. Thursday, 24 July, Zwelethwa suspects there's a reason why Jackson is so desperate to get Caesar's house, while Fanyana pretends not to care about Kayise breaking her heart, and Songanga's curse seems to be working on Martha. Friday, 25 July, Thandiswa gives Zwelethwa keys to Caesar's house to uncover what draws Jackson to it, but Zwelethwa is shocked to find Nguka there. Monday, 28 July, Mandla asks the depot guys about their views on a woman making more money than her man, and their responses make him even more insecure. Tuesday, 29 July, Zoliswa warns Thandiswa of an impending war, and Thandiswa's fears are confirmed when she spots Nguka, only to be horrified by the revelation that he has offered Zwelethwa unlimited power. Wednesday, 30 July, Martha's forced to shut down the hotel due to an unbearable stench, leaving her with no choice but to humble herself before Songanga, and to her shock, he exploits the situation by doubling his price. Thursday, 31 July, Zweletu stops Thandiswa from attacking Nguka, who tries to convince them to join forces with him, but they refuse, and Nguka accepts an alliance with Jackson instead.
As always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to know every time we post a new update.